Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, trash can all, good evening and welcome to Trash Tier Gaming. If you're new here, snacks and chairs are to your right, drinks are to your left, trash fire's dead ahead, pick a spot, get comfortable, the trash can don't bite unless threatened. We're gonna be here a minute. So today we're getting back into control. It's Tuesday. That means control. Ah, Synchronicity Lab, you tell me. Feels weirdly ominous. We got any goodies here? Yep. Yeah, that is. Several of these rooms do lead to more questions. Ooh, okay. Somewhere here. Oh yeah, synchronicity expanded as a test. Televisions and sets were placed in a variety of locations around the room. Around the world, inside rooms identically decorated. Hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room, then changing the channel in every room but one, a single differing channel, which was align the incoming frequency to match synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turnover as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of. Psychological examination of the agents showed correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Well, that gives us some info. Let's see what variety of weird we have down here. Ah.
Why'd they keep an altered item here?
Well, apart from it being research...
Debrief for Mirror Excursion 7C. Subject is Agent Hardy. Hardy spent approximately 3 hours in the mirror. It's the longest time on record. Can you describe your experience inside Agent Hardy? Agent Hardy is
the gum you like will come back into style in 25 years.
Yet the speech
I mean...
issue has persisted for hours. Calm down, Agent. It could be psychosomatic, but the fact that this only occurred after returning from the mirror makes a paranatural explanation more likely. I recommend a battery of tests and a Class Orange quarantine.
Ah, Class Orange quarantine, you say? Well, I'm going to take a moment to pause and arrange a few things. I've got to check my mic level again. False alarm, but you know how it is establishing habits. Ah. More lore. Ah, mere altered item. AI 60, aka the mirror. This proposal is to finally determine the precise nature of the reflective space within the altered item. Is it transplanar, psychologically generated, or rooted within our own dimension? How does the altered item know the space in its vicinity well enough to reflect it? Why does it reflect some materials but not others? Is the space a parallel reality? If so, then we need to consider that while we possess this physical end of of the mirror. Someone else owns the other. What purpose might they use it for? Can they walk right through into our world? What are their motives? Lastly, what purpose does the altered item to what purpose does the altered item produce reflections of individuals that enter it? Can these reflected entities leave the altered item? As with all altered items, we need to attempt to distinguish if his behavior is... let's see, Dr. Hubert Tan and Carla Vaughn. Okay. Is it puzzle time? It's an awful lot of black rock. I kind of wonder if that was there as protective or as limiting factor. Let's see, behavioral study. The mirror does not reflect its surroundings with perfect accuracy. The environment seen in its glass contains slight distinctions. It is unknown why the mirror does that. If there is any, then it's something we can't perceive. The popular theory is that the mirror has a goal in mind, that it reflects the world it wishes were real, subtly replacing reality with its own. While certainly far-fetched, the theory is worth noting here as a warning not to underestimate the mirror. Specifically designed black rock panels have been installed to prevent access from our side or the mirrors. For added security, the particular arrangement of panels is required to open the door. Alright. Alright. So we got a puzzle. And give me scattered around here. Nope. Well, we tried all open. That's not it. Let's try the old 2 free 1. Well, that's not it either.
What do these shutters do?
Alright, so there's cabling connecting all of them to the central. Yep, more of the hexagram nonsense. I'm just kind of tired of seeing it at this point. Alright, 1 in the back. And 2 shut there. Should I be paying attention to what's in the mirror?
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
The mirror shows 1 on the left, far end. Okay, good. I'm using charge. I'm like, am I using spin? Did I wander in here with spin on? I'm going to guess back 2. That's not it.
Weird way to lock
Oh,
something
that
up.
is it. Right, let's do some weird. I guess Jesse's perfect world is sans Jesse. Trippy. Anybody else got Claire de Lune stuck in their head? Just me?
Yeah, fish? Wait, that didn't sound right. Yeah.
In case you're wondering, yes, we can get the other side of that conversation.
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror. Why are you talking like that? What's wrong with you? All of you? There's something in that fucking mirror.
But that's the bit. And yeah, that's telling you, boss fight time.
Did you see that? Someone's in there.
It's getting weird. Dark Jesse.
That's not good.
Uh-oh. That can't be good either. Defeat Jesse. Oh, you're good with it.
Pale imitation. Another one?
Up, but. This has got to be a rough song and dance number, let me tell you. I can't help but feel that Charge is perhaps the wrong tool for the job. Shatter's definitely the wrong tool for the job, though. And yes, I gotta do the thing every single time. Or I walk in and it jumps to the fight. I do appreciate them not flipping any of the menu items, though.
Nothing but pale imitation. Another one?
Oh! If I was onto something there for a second, I fought wrong. Oof, I forgot how rough this fight really is. Well, I'm grateful not to have to do this. This, yeah, is a real pain in the butt, let me tell you. Let's see, we got grab, we got spin, got shatter. Let's go back to charge, see if maybe we get lucky. I gotta catch and counter those. That's the way. But I'm having bad luck on telekinetic pulls and timing. Okay. Just gotta keep calm. Relax. Rely on the good old grip to get us through.
Nothing but pale imitation. Another one?
Another? Another. Oh, you get a super punch in the future? Good to know. Lucky shot.
That
Oh.
explains why they locked this mirror up.
Woofda. Alright. Well, no way out from here. Let's see if there's any interactables left around these parts. Oh. I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I assume it creates a to-do, but... I'm making a racket. That's what I'm doing. I mean, the interactables seldom have no reason, but I may just be chasing odds and ends here. I'm gonna pause while I fiddle for a bit. Okay, so after a little bit of research, I'm trying to approach this problem from the wrong side. Apparently this puzzle starts in the real world. The anti-mirror world, if you would.
I wonder what the Bureau was doing with this thing.
See, that it reflects the world as it wishes it to be, it means... implies...
Well,
that it wanted somebody in there.
this is gone. It's
Ah,
dealt
she'll
with.
us on 4 points. Dealt with for now, Jesse. We have seen repeatedly how things thought to be lame can be, you know, raised back up and become problems. Oh. And back topside. Close. I'm a half beat off there again. Wow, this is an infuriatingly painful to do. Apparently the indicator here, you got it right, is the screen shakes. I'm gonna keep working at it and pause. Alright. Took me a few minutes, but we got free sunk. Just another free to go. Incidentally, the big hint is if you have them synced, you'll hear just that one click-clack as opposed to the out of sync. That's hopefully been helping me. And if I did this right, last one. It's going to take a few tries though. Nope. There we are. Persistence pays off. Alright, now to the mirror world. Like, I get rewarding exploration and curiosity, but there's doing a good job of that, and this occasionally feels a little go read the game guide somebody's gonna write. Like, whoever figured that out had to have the patience of Lemon of the backlogs, no less. We'll worry about that later. That later, this now. Not quite. Mm. Yeah, it was just a little off. Do forgive my lack of speech. I'm spending an last one. Yep. Hmm. Well, time to further consult, friend. Well, yeah, it looks like our text is the same again. Yeah, I was a little off. Nope. Nope. Somebody had to go half out of their mind with the Foley work for this. Well, it sounds right. It looks right. Game, you are doing me a stress. I'm trying to do a high concentration item here. There we are. Energy boost. Ah, yes, mere procedures. Yeah. Mere debrief and free brief. I mean, I don't know what came over me. I really want to watch Twin Peaks all of a sudden. But yeah. That's a hidden puzzle for you. If you got the patience, maybe it's worth it. Let's see. We got in energy boost prime. That's launch efficiency. It's worth 12. Energy boost 11. Energy boost 12. Well, that 12's a big step up as opposed to. You know what? We're gonna go right ahead, as we barely ever seize. Go ahead and take the extra 12% energy on top of everything else. Well, we cleansed the mirror. Yeah, head back to the containment turntable. The old friends bed. He's scraping around the beds. Yeah. I guess we'll go punch some face towards the game progresso there. Spent what? Hold on. Oh, good God! I spent half an hour recording time on this. Oh, we're behind schedule, Trashkin. I gotta get to the train. Fortunately, we're right next to a control point. Oh, hey. Let's see. Shatter upgrade, charge upgrade, spin upgrade. Yeah, insufficient materials. Well, time for a little inventory management before we get on with Pargrizo. Alright, and we jump on out in the transit corner and see what we can get done. I mean, I got two DLCs to get to, man. Rotate.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
That worked out, for once. Seem... I got that fungus problem. Yeah, that's going around these days. Wow, more entropic. Oh, for heaven's sake. Some of that damaging. It sounds like one track wants to start, but it doesn't know how. Work chat. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 tiny, teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each? A single human tooth. Gross. Well, look there.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Velocity boost. Well, there's no control panel in that direction. Oh, I missed the big red friggin' button.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
That's some extra weird fungus, I tell you what. That's where it popped out. So where are we going? Seems to hear an awful lot of horn. I wonder if the old goddess of Asgard will be muted by the copyright. Since I'm muting all the copyrighted music. So I don't want my hard work taken down. I'd love to also play the hard work of the artists involved in the game. Alas, this is the world we live in. Thanks, RIAA. Appreciate it. Up. Hep. I got taken out like last week's trash, man. Woof. Might be a little out of practice. Okay. Well, this much I appreciate. Yeah, this feels like a job for Shatter. This tight confines thing is really gonna put me off my game, I know it. There we go. Like, they are much more effective in small, tight spaces than in the warehouse they first introduced them. I wasn't ready. I have dealt with these so seldom, my brain actually just overwrote the space dedicated to dealing with them. There we go. Oh, a twofer. That is lovely. Don't think I need the entropic echoes, but hey. Oh, good bit of items this time again. At this point, at the same time, I'm happy to find more stuff. My mind is also, you know, you're gonna have to clean that out of your inventory later, right? You know you're gonna have to do some more sundry math, dude. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I was like, well, hazardous looking bits get the power block. We got two. Game previews up there? Transit quarter, ordinary AWE, resort power 2. Alright. Oh, they actually do the foam! I hadn't noticed before. I was busy trying to kill things before. The ordinary AWE. Ordinary. Ah. Well, I hope there's some good exposition here. So I've only got like 14 minutes left in this episode. I done goofed again. Well, perhaps my overinvestment in launch is coming back to bite me in the ass. Maybe. See, all the way back this time? Okay, game. See, when you put the baddies that far away from me, I can just, you know, bypass them. That's a little annoying. I mean, I don't expect my hand held, but... punishment encounters? Really? I thought you were better than that, Remedy. Is the interact being... it's slow. Like, is the interact button being wonky again? Pain elevators. Couldn't possibly be referring to any protagonists of any game series. Good fight, good fight, good fight. Heck was that noise? I'll do some more side content next time, but we gotta make a little progresso. Blew way too much time filling with desk toys. I've committed a horrible sin against YouTubing. Ordinary and up. Hey, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, Ordinary, Stage 1A. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. DF interview. Dylan Fairden, 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. JF therapy session, 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Likely Neil Hossenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, no, luckily Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddie, likely Freddie Bartwell, missing. Hugo, no one by this name was found in public records. Bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump one day to play. DF 2002. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designated house.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller. Who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry.
At 2 a.m. The most coveted family show slot there
They said
is.
The town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Rio Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. Good timing, too. It's time for a short break.
I just want to hear if that was Neil.
Celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
What I'm about to tell you, they found out. I don't know what would happen.
Alright, nothing to worry about there.
The men in the suits, they told me it was an industrial accident.
There is a cure.
Yeah, no, we'll be viewing this in full in the multimedia, not on the wall projected in the game like a savage.
You're listening to a
Serious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world.
Ordinary, stage 4A. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector, and we ran fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog. Like a melted dog. But I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so he changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Polaris. Jesse, we should call her Polaris because she was doing stars at school. What? Additional slide, hand verified. In Bureau possession, unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity. Dog Neil.
In the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetype.
I'll just rinse that off real quick. Let's see. There we go.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world. In the form of altered world events.
Alright, this is a retread. Next.
Television. Supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity.
mix it up some. Sorry, buddy. Oh god, the thing's still playing? Ah, there we go. Stage 1B. The second site we called the Meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting. And then when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more on his own. Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide. But that's not what happened. Unconfirms exists additional slide meadow. Well, let's hit the big red button and find out.
What they have on Ordinary.
We've been seeing what they have on Ordinary.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
This is cool. Alright, stage 4. Stage 3. Ah, the effects. I'm guessing that's the Faden home. Why? They built it in moderately stage 1. Somewhere in a parking lot next to a small structure. Go get him, Tiger.
Found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Well, yeah. They're kind of idiots, Jesse.
They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small. Like a miniature, not real. They got that right.
You
Oh, more fun
mentioned
stuff.
a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes.
Huh.
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way.
Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No.
An industrial rift,
accident.
you might say.
There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Dolores wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to
Jesse,
be
you
there at a
ain't
very
doing
specific
good.
Time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Okay, so it's an involuntary assessment. Another remote oh, more of the juicy stuff. Okay, supplemental. Details largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviewers. And for relevant information. And of the obtained sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all free sources contain conflicting data. DF claims there were 8 slides from the projector. JF mentioned 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designated 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered the entirety of Ordinary Town Dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis with the hopes of finding additional slides or altered material. Due to limited space in the investigations, these will be investigated in the containment sector. Darling had something he really wanted to find in there, or was real hungry for that next altered item. The entirety of the dump. That is a trash heap. We have played the game up until this point to find a trash heap. Now, I haven't finished this one.
A whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Chief. Oop, more lore. Dump cessation of work order. By order of Dr. Darling, all work on the Ordinary dump is to stop effectively immediately. The resources will be allocated to the department. Details will be forthcoming. The area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides used inside projectors found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. More of the fun stuff. Ah, it's about to get hairy. Ah, we got unlucky on the drop. I picked the wrong time. I should have dodged. Ah. Ah. Get the run of shame. There we go. I am certainly grateful for all the sundry material that I don't need and really need more general blips of what's it. So I keep biffing it on the combat sections. I gotta say, like, the self-generating missions and such are great and all as an idea, but it...
Middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
And we should, right after we get done searching this trash heap for sundry goods. Ooh, I know what I want to check out. Ugh. Come on, you're supposed to separate out the tires before you crush the car, my dudes. Oh, that's just bad. That's just bad practice, man. Not supposed to do it like that. Ooh. Globe supplement. Item was found in the penthouse suite at Toronto, belonged to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See case 13HQ37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including... And this item, Mr. Wolf was arrested. Toronto Daily article. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that kept Toronto high society up at night this week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nut job radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire to some remote beach in paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Oh, he was in a hole. kind there's no climbing out of. Aha! Thought you could hide trash from me, game. There's no hiding trash from me. Ooh. Well, we'll press that button later. Research lab first. I hope you thoroughly searched that trash you put under the mobile research station, darling. I gotta level with you, my dude. That really belongs like over there, possibly over there, maybe even over there, where there is not material. Darling's kind of a half-ass scientist. Oh, hey, damage boost. It's been a minute. Ah, yes. Ammo efficiency. Well, so we don't have any more of that. Oh, man. They messing with Jess's bike? Man, nothing's sacred. Ooh. Yeah, I'll... Because, quite frankly... Jess's therapy. Polaris... Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, There we are.
Dylan's a lost cause. I know I struggled to see this, but we've contained him now.
Have you?
I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it's just one person. So many dead.
Yeah, it's almost like you locked somebody up for the majority of the life. And
just too much too soon. Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to...
Will you be back?
I don't know when.
You ran, didn't you? Jerk. Made a mess and just ran off for everybody else to clean it. Search for the slide in dimensional research. What? Oh, well, hey, there you go. Knew investing that extra fly time come in handy. Well. Oh, we got 4 abilities for trouble. Multi-launch takes 8. Okay. I'll take some additional health. And I don't think I have anything that's a onesie anymore. Nope. Everything here costs 2. Minimum. Well, let's We get on over to Central, see if Pope has anything to add, because we are nearly 20 minutes over the hour. We got some good storyline work in. We got some good answers. I biffed it a couple of times, but what can you do? This just goes to show you. Aha, there we are.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications?
Yeah, I remember that
hiss
jerk.
he was changed into showed up in containment near
What?
the turntable.
I'll take care of it.
That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
I need the containment protocols for every altered item. Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
I left the mic muted. All right, but all right. So we got a whole lot more lore. We got another side mission, and a little bit more about how obsessed the Bureau actually was at the upper levels with Ordinary. So we're gonna get back into it next time. We're gonna do a little bit of side mission and see what we can do next time on Control. But that's gonna do it for this session. You don't have to depart the trash fire if you don't care to. We got plenty more videos. We can keep the trash fire, snacks and drinks coming just as long as you care, and the trash fire burns. But if you do have to depart, first off, thank you for watching. I've been your humble host, Raspa Trash Bear. Take a minute. Have a good stretch by the trash fire. I don't want you pulling anything on the walk home. Don't forget to drop off your chair if you borrowed it. If you brought it with you, don't forget it. We've already got a pile of spares, and while we're big on renewable resources here and reusing stuff, we got more than we need. Which is a good thing, but it's starting to take up space. We might have to do a chair shed at this rate. Finish your drink and snacks, and until next time on Trash Tier Gaming, take care of yourselves. Good night, and I'll see you in the next one.